Hey everyone, welcome back to Chicken Cindy's, and today we're going to talk about the Max Lens mod again. So, when I was going through the comments on the last video I made of this Max Lens mod, someone pointed out that I was not using the horizontal leveling, which basically what that does is that locks the GoPro, so right now it's on and you can't really see it, but my arm's going left and right. Well, maybe if I put it out, you can see my arm kind of twisting, and the picture should be staying pretty well level. I think that looks kind of funny while mountain biking, so I didn't have it on, but for research purposes, we're going to do a couple different trails and sections. Right now I'm actually at the dual slalom, so I'm gonna do a run with it on, a run with it off, and then gonna do some different features throughout Griffin Bike Park so I can compare them with this lens with the horizontal leveling, because maybe I might have missed something from the sound of it potentially with that actual turned on. So let's get into some more of these trails and let's see if it makes a big difference or not. Let's just see what these berms look like. So slippery with these leaves, holy cow. Wow. Woo. I tell you what, rock and roll is interesting on a hardtail. Alright. Whew, bad shift. Another bad shift. It's okay though. That'll try. That was heavy. I feel like I always do that when those heavy. So this is the part where the one guy was talking about me not having the horizontal leveling on. I'm interested to see this part specifically. What are my final takeaways of this Max Lens mod? A couple things. If you are wanting to get this for mountain biking, it sticks out a lot further than the original lens. That's something to keep in mind, because I ride chest mounted. If you're riding this with your chest mount, if you go over the bars, anything with mountain biking, this will probably get damaged. I'm not sure how resilient the actual lens is to scratches and things like that. And it is a little domed and it sticks out. So that is something to keep in mind. It does make your image wider. I don't know the actual numbers. I am a hobbyist. I am by no means a professional. I do YouTubing because I have a fun time recording my videos and I have a blast on trails, and I just like to share experiences that I get to see with people who potentially enjoy it as well. So as a hobbyist, I do notice a difference in width of the actual picture. In my best terms that I can explain it is, when I have it chest mounted and I'm riding with the normal lens, I basically get cut off right at the handlebars, okay? So where my handlebars end, the picture gets cut off right there. When I have the Max Lens mod on, it does go further and I can see outside of my handlebars. Not by a ton, but by a little bit, and I do like that better. I like being able to see outside of my handlebars. I think it kind of adds a little bit of sense of speed. But again, I don't know what the actual numbers are between the max lens mod and the regular actual lens that comes stock on the GoPro there. So, to the fine gentleman who pointed out the fact over the horizontal leveling, and that is only able to be used with this. And whenever the GoPro's actually on, I know in my last video I showed how to make sure you have the max lens mod activated, because if you have it and it's not activated, it won't work right. But here in the bottom, this is all you have to push to activate or deactivate the horizontal leveling. So you see it's off and on. That's all you have to do. I'm really glad that he pointed that out to me in the comments, and I knew what it was, but when I used it, I didn't like the way it looked. I thought whenever I was watching it back, whenever I was taking berms and things, whenever I was actually staying level, I really thought it took away. But now after watching the footages next to each other, I actually really like the horizontal leveling. I think it's terrific. I think it adds just to it. It kind of lets you see how steep or deep you're actually getting into the berms, which is really cool. So I think it adds to it now, and I do enjoy it, so I will be using horizontal leveling. Now, I also will hold this out like this a lot for a lot of the times when I'm doing actual like vlogging for like intros and things like that, when this is all I have. Right now I'm recording on my cell phone, so it's just in a tripod, so it's not a big deal. But if you have the GoPro and you use it only for vlogging and things like that, I really think that this lens with the horizontal leveling is almost a must. As I mean, you can hold it, and it was kind of hard to see in the beginning, but I was literally doing this with the actual camera, and you saw a little bit of movement, but it was keeping it level. That's impressive. That's so very cool. But for $100, it's still one of those things. Are you okay with that price or not? Whenever I bought this, I got the 1-year subscription to GoPro, so I get 30% off of accessories. So I paid like $74. Free shipping's over $60, I believe, in the US. I'm not sure if it's different in different locations. So I got it for like $74 after tax with free shipping. And for $74, I think it's a pretty good deal. I mean, the biggest con for me over this is the fact that it just sticks out so much, and I do mountain biking because it's sticking out even further now in front of me on my chest mount. But that is that's my kind of second take at the max lens mod, because I wanted to compare the footage of the horizontal leveling, because the more I thought about it, it wasn't really fair that I was doing the video over this lens mod and not showing that aspect too. So my first video was comparing the image of this and the stock lens. This time, all my footage was recorded with this lens mod, but it either had horizontal leveling on or horizontal leveling not on. So, there you go. It's a pretty cool piece of technology and kit. I mean, the GoPro Hero 9 is terrific, and this lens mod is very cool too. So, hopefully, you learned something, and if not, I am truly sorry for wasting your time. But, as usual, if you did enjoy this video, please consider subscribing, and until next time, take care. Thank you.